Hi everyone, welcome back to Angela and Joey Try Vlogging. Episode 4, and we are trying Randonautica again.
Yeah, this will be their second time vlogging it. Third time overall trying it.
Yes. Still trying to find positive things, but we're putting a little bit different of a spin on it. You want to explain that?
We basically discussed it last night. A bunch of words, we got a little more specific with it, and wrote them down. That way, today we're not going to say anything about it. We're just going to write down. We already have a predetermined list of 5 words, phrases, whatever, that we're going to look for. We're a little more specific. Want to see if it actually shows us what we're looking for, to kind of see, is it real or not. So we're not going to say anything about the words. We will show it to you. We'll write them down again to kind of reintroduce our intent, and then we'll show you and see if it takes us there.
Okay, so I wrote down our first intent already. We haven't said it out loud, so here is what it is. You can read that.
That's what we're looking for.
Oh, we found an
tractor.
Here we go. It is... That's what it is. And... let's see... 3.
Okay, cool. So we're going to go for a drive.
Okay.
And see if this actually takes us to exactly what we just asked for. This should be very interesting.
Ooh, I hope it does.
It'd be hard to refute.
3 miles.
We haven't said anything. And, we've said a bunch of things since
we turned our phones off while we were talking about it.
Yes, our phones were off. I forgot to mention that. We turned our phones off while we were talking about it.
Just to really, test the waters.
We wanted to be 100% sure. And we were talking, you're talking 50, 60 different words probably that came up. So there would have been no way for them to pinpoint it. And we were very careful even saying it. And then we just kind of made a signal to each other and wrote it down.
The look.
We got very CIA covert on this operation. So there's no way that it knows what we're looking for right now.
Okay, the first time that we tried doing this.
Possibly.
Yeah,
we were around it?
Yeah. Because remember we were by this weird...
Yeah, and it was...
I don't know what kind of company it was. I think it was a building... We're gonna find a forest preserve around here to go to, and maybe we'll have better luck.
Yeah, we'll
so
get back with you.
Be right back.
Okay, guys, we got to a park. So we went to a forest preserve. There was nowhere to park, so we did find like a nice, seems like a pretty big park.
Nice big trail and stuff. I don't know where it's gonna take us. I don't know how big it actually is. But
Yeah, well, we'll start our next intent here for you guys to see what happens. So we're gonna look at the list real quick and see what makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna write this one down and then see if it leads us where we want to go. We'll show you guys before.
Can you see that? That's what it is.
So Angela's grabbing our gloves and our plastic bags, so if there's trash there, we'll pick it up, like the app says. And if there's anything nasty, we can grab it. I'm not touching stuff with my bare hands. We brought a bunch of bags with us just in case. And yeah, cleaning up the environment at the same time.
Never use the plastic bags we already get.
It's not bad. Do your part, and maybe we can clean up the planet a little too.
It's part of the game as well. It tells you to don't bring a bag and pick up the trash, help with the environment as you're playing this game. Okay.
Alright, so it wants us to go down this street right here. So we're gonna walk. If I put the camera down, so there's a lot of people walking around, I'm not gonna put anybody on camera. That isn't necessary. Like I was saying, it's a beautiful day out. Nice scenery all around. Taking us on a little path, so. Alright, and we're back on the trail. Walking up. See how much farther it says.
Oh, it's over this little. Can you see?
Now, here's something kind of interesting. It's a skull of something. Not what we were looking for, but. Here's one more shot of the weird skull. Zoom in. Okay, so we went to the first one and it showed us a skull when we were asking for a keychain.
That was a little weird.
So that was kind of weird. That was the first creepy thing we ever ran into. Have you noticed though, look what I have on my keychain? It is basically horror related. So maybe I thought I would like it as a keychain, but we don't want to reach. We're going to try a different word now. See what happens. What do you think?
Let's do.
You just write it down and then we'll just do it from there. I'll read it. Do the intention.
Okay. So this is one from our list.
Okay. That's good. So we're gonna pull up the app. We're gonna focus our intent and see if it takes us to that.
Wide of the primaries this time.
Yeah.
As wide as they go. And you
something.
void.
A void. Another void. Let's see where it takes us. Maybe it'll take us to the body of the skull. Dug down, but it was different and strange seeing a skull.
That was
It was just on like a corner by a
It
tree.
had nothing to do with our intent either.
No. So that was
But
probably
it
just
was, like,
random
upside down.
coincidence, but it was just weird. I wasn't expecting to see that.
I was gonna pick it up, but
Leave that one to nature.
I don't need any part of that.
If you know what kind of skull it was, drop it in the comments. I'm not really
Looks
sure.
like
what
it
kind.
could have been like
Maybe like a raccoon,
or possum.
maybe a possum. But if you recognize that kind of stuff, let us know. We're not really sure.
Okay, so another part.
Alright, so it's taking us like
Well, not too
around a part, not to a part, but it's around another part. So we'll see where it ultimately ends up taking us. It says we're 1 minute away. Property here. What we're looking for, oh, I can say it now, we're already here. It's a watch. So, some kind of watch.
It's like in here.
Or, babe, you know what? Is that on the pin or is it at the school building?
No, the pen's like right over here.
So it says it's somewhere around here, but it could be in the area. And what I'm honestly thinking is, if you look at this, we said a watch. What watches you?
The camera.
Right there. So, I mean, we said watch. We were thinking watch.
You did.
A camera definitely watches you. So, I mean, I don't like the reach, but that's not too far of a reach if you're asking for watch. Because we did not say pocket watch, we did not say wrist watch, we just said watch. So I think that could very well be it.
I think you're right.
I think we asked for watch, and it's showing us something that watches. Alright guys, I mean, I'm satisfied with that answer. We got to be a little more specific if we're talking wristwatch or anything like that. We said watch, and it showed us a camera.
Yeah, and I mean, the app says to blatantly think creatively.
Yeah.
I don't want to stretch too far,
But what does a security camera do, right? I mean, it watches you. So.
And it's watching us. So
It's watching us. So we're going to get out of here because we're on.
We've never been to this school before.
Hanging out on school property. So
No big deal.
we'll get back with you when you're in the car. When we're in the car. Alright, so I mean, that one took us to something that watches you. I mean, so we can't really, if we would have been specific and said pocket watch or wristwatch, something like that, maybe, but we just said we were thinking watch, like a watch. I know I was thinking about just like a wristwatch, but
I was thinking of something that tells time.
when you're just thinking the word, and we're both thinking the word watch, so I mean, what watches you? A security camera.
Was it wrong?
I don't think that's too far of a stretch. That was pretty cool. Not what I was thinking, but like it does match up. I mean, it's a watch. That's what watches you.
It's not very far off.
let's try another one while we got it going. Let's do something even more specific. Let's do. Let's do the fourth one. A ton of stuff that's like that, so it'll be interesting to see where it takes us.
I'm like thinking of Austin Powers. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. One of the Austin Powers movies is what she's thinking of.
That was funny. Okay. Randonautica. Ready?
Let's do it.
Go.
I'm totally envisioning DuckTales right now. If you know, then you know. Still searching for it. We hope you guys are enjoying everything so far. We want to continue to just get better and keep giving you different random things that we do. So I hope you're enjoying it.
Trying to make it fun.
We hope you are enjoying it.
I don't know why it's not working.
Still searching.
Focus. Intent.
DuckTales. Alright, everybody, we're driving to the third location here.
Since we're 9 minutes away.
Still 9 minutes away. Just figured we'd pop in and let you know we're still driving it. This one's definitely the furthest one we've been to. So, see what happens here.
Alright, so we're about a minute away.
There was somebody out at the cul-de-sac there. They were like holding their baby standing in the corner, and then the neighbor was mowing the lawn, and we were going to get out there. But there could have been. We're going to try something else. Try and get. Sorry, they keep sending us to private property. Oh wow! So.
All right, guys, that one was a bust. So.
Yeah, that did not work out. So we're going to try another one. That looks like a business.
Yeah, it's like a rehab facility, and it's like kind of back in the trees.
Let's go check it out.
We
5
can go
minutes
there,
away.
I think.
East on Jackson Drive toward Iron Street, then turn left onto Royce Road.
So, I believe I have to turn around, right?
Do you remember? Yeah.
Take the next left
Which is
onto
fine.
7th Street, then turn left onto Iron Street.
I should be able to turn around. Alright, so you know what we're looking for. It pinned us pretty quick. And it wasn't a tractor this time, so maybe we'll get lucky.
Yeah.
400 feet, turn left onto Royce Road. Turn left
And
onto
it
Royce Road.
should be somewhere that we can actually go.
Yeah, we should be able to get to this one at least and verify. This is a nice park too, though. So
Yeah.
let's it's really cool just driving around, finding that, like, different parks, different things. We can take my son to these different places too, and they're open. So I mean, just to get out of the house, so that's nice.
Get him off the PlayStation.
Yeah, off of the video games and on something else. Although I will say he doesn't play a ton of video games, so I'm happy about that. He'd rather go outside than do it.
And he likes playing with Marley a lot too when he's
Yeah, he loves playing with the puppy, so he plays his fair share of video games, but he doesn't play them. Like, I don't have to, like, pry him off of it. And if I tell him, hey, you want to watch a movie or you want to go outside, he's instantly like, yeah. So I'm happy for that, at least.
Yeah, that's good.
Because I've seen some other kids that won't even get off. It doesn't matter. The world could be exploding.
Those videos of the kids like freaking out and screaming and
Throwing the controllers, breaking things. I already told him, he knows if he ever breaks anything with it, it's just gone. He's not having it anymore. So I'm lucky in that aspect. In the spooky woods. All right, guys, here we go. Walking into the forest. See what's what. I didn't even realize this was back here. So that's kind of cool. I'm just walking. Walking. So I had to take the sunglasses off because it's kind of dark in here.
that tree is like completely almost uprooted.
You definitely see some weird growing trees. We actually have to go over that way. So we're trying to see if there's a way for us to make it over there. It's not looking like it though.
It is though, because remember we had to drive quite a bit down the street to park.
Yeah, so we might be able to. We have the pin up still.
Oh, the bug just flew in my hand.
Angela hates bugs, so this should be interesting. I don't know. To me, woods are just creepy in general at night.
Yes.
Watch these.
I know. I feel like I just walked into something itchy.
Where is it? Where is it? decided to call this one quits. It's too much brush and stuff in there. So we're gonna find another one. All right, everybody, so that didn't work. We went in there and everything was just overgrown. There was not even little trails you could go. The trail itself actually led you the opposite way.
I think I might have stepped on poison ivy. We'll find out.
We started going through it either. Yeah, everything was like so overgrown. We were hoping there was a back way in there, but there wasn't. We're gonna try one last one and do something a little different and see if that takes us to something. So let's see what we come up with here. Angela's gonna write it down, and then we're gonna go look for it. So, what do we got? All right.
Something of that nature.
See what happens. See what it takes us to. It's been kind of taking us on a cool park journey and stuff like that this today. So
again, we've seen a lot of cool things. So
found this new trail. I mean, we're gonna come hike this trail, which is cool, just to kind of walk it, bring my son, and look at nature. So that was cool. We had no idea. This is close, and we had no idea that it was here. So it's a cool little community garden right here too. So
I didn't know that was here.
Okay, guys, so we couldn't get to that one. There's no way to do it. We just turned in to pull around.
There's nowhere to park.
There was literally not even no place to even pull off. So we would have to go back to like the beginning of that trail and hike it, which is about, I don't know, it's probably about 2 miles. Which if it wasn't 8 o'clock at night would be fine. But we're gonna look for it again. So let's put our intentions forward and do the final one.
Last one, guys. Same intent?
Same intent. Alright, everybody says we're about a half a mile away. So we're coming up the street now. It is like, it's got some traffic on it. For being a smaller street, like quite a bit. So I want to try and make sure we can spot it and stop and do everything we need to do in one foul swoop if possible.
Bye.
So we couldn't find a trail into that place, so I'm trying to make just a U-turn to see if we can see just, maybe we can run across that field real quick.
Yeah, this is the track.
So let's just pull right in there real quick.
Is that a deer?
Oh wow, look, yeah.
We probably have a better angle. I'll since that box now.
I'm gonna show you guys. That's where we need to go. It might be the deer.
No, I don't think it is the deer. I don't want to scare the deer.
I don't either. We're like walking right toward it. I don't want to get attacked by the fucking thing. Oh, it's coming up here. Hi. Scare the deer, shit. If it's got a baby over there or something.
I know.
I'm the one that's scary.
I don't want to scare the deer.
Where are we at? What does it look like? It could be over that way.
It's not. It's like...
Alright, so let's walk that way. We'll go to the side of it. I'm going to keep my eye on it. Oh, this is fine.
Did you look okay?
It did not. This deer's pretty awesome though. That's cool. It's not unexplained, but cool in its own right. This is what might be the unexplained, because seriously, when I walk towards it, it walked towards me. Look, see how I'm like walking towards it and it wants to come like towards me. I don't like that. So maybe that is the unexplained. And if she has a doe or something around here, not messing with that. I don't know really anything about deer, so if you know something, drop it in the comments. But that could have been weird. I mean, wasn't explained.
Every
I don't
deer
know.
that I've encountered has run away from me.
You know, yeah. Every time I've even like attempted to go close to a deer, it's ran away instantly. This one was like, "What's up?" So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe it's around it. Maybe it's this. There's a lot of doo-doo.
There's a lot of doo-doo. Here, look, I took a step in.
Like, this deer is so cool. Like, would you harm us if we came by you? Look, as we take a step, it takes a step, like, towards us.
This is so cool.
I've literally never been this close to a deer
No.
just walking up to it. Like, now it's starting to take off, but
Gotten to our point.
we weren't able to make it to the point, but
But I am
we were able to see
satisfied
something that was unexplainable to us. So
with that deer not moving. What is this? I really can't believe this deer is still standing there.
yeah, the deer's still here. It's sitting right there.
And you're right. It did look like it was about to circle us to like check us out.
Yeah. I'm just nervous. I mean, it's a pretty big deer. It's not a small deer by any means. And if it kicked one of us, it would not be pretty.
I mean,
But every time we took a step towards it, it took a step towards us.
I want to think that it looks really sweet and innocent and it's not going to hurt me, but
I've seen enough videos of deers kicking some ass to not want to go around it, and I'm assuming maybe it has its like a baby there. Like I said, I don't know when they have the babies or anything. In my experience, when we pulled up,
move or like run off, it's a little weird, a little unexplainable.
Yeah. Like, and when we pulled up, it should have took off. I haven't had a ton of like sightings of deers and stuff, but I have had them, and I've like tried to get close to it. Every time I've even tried to get nearly close to it, it's taken off. What would you say on this one?
I'd say
You go 7? I'd go 7 on this. I mean, 6.5. I mean, if you want to put it there, we did find the silver bullet. We found watch.
We did find watch.
And then
Not
we
the
found
watch
unexplained.
We
We found unexplained.
did find unexplained. That deer
was, to me, I mean, to us, unexplained.
Very
Obviously, if
unexplained.
you're like, know a bunch about deers, maybe it's not unexplained to you, but we're talking our intent. And our intent, we don't deal with deers. And that was very strange to me. I've never had a deer with me, like, as we stopped and took steps, and as we took a step, it took a step. So that was, like, we definitely had a moment with that deer.
Yeah. We bonded a little
So to me, that's unexplained. Like, where it took us as far as the pinpoint, there was no way to get in there at all.
Yeah. You're right. So I would give it like a 7 out of 10.
I would say
I would like to actually find what we're looking for one of these times. Like,
a 6.5 out of 10. I mean, we found watch. We can't argue watch. Literally a security camera, and that was on the pinpoint. So
that's true.
I mean, that is watching. So I mean, that's a watch. The deer is unexplained to us. I'm gonna say it's unexplained.
That is.
The silver bullet,
Bullet,
Coors
yeah.
Light. I mean, that's silver. And even if you want to go as far as when we drove by that house, if you look, if it's in the video, I'll make sure and put it in there. If you look, there's a gold truck that's in the driveway. Not it's full shiny gold, but it's considered a gold.
I didn't notice that.
Which, if I have it in the video, I'll show it. You could call it beige or whatever, but it could be a gold. Like, there's, when you see a gold car,
Don't stretch too far.
Yeah, but gold cars are usually that more dull gold. It's not.
I get what you're saying, though.
It's not a shiny, reflective
Metallic.
gold. It's like a dark gold. I'll look at it, but I think it was. But I mean, even from that, like just from what we found, and then, like I said, taking us to the dumpster, which there could have absolutely been something in there, and then the backyard with the blue ball, that would make a lot of sense if I could go in there. So, and mind you, we said nothing this entire time. Our intent was just silent. We showed you guys. We didn't say anything about it.
Not as
So I mean, I'm getting more and more convinced.
Is really cool.
I'm getting more and more convinced that this app is real. And we'll continue to try it, continue to see what comes up. But you have to keep an open mind about it. But you have to understand, if you look, okay, a security camera, and like that security camera was blatant. It's not like, oh, it was just that. Like it was a dome security camera on the corner, and that's definitely. I think that's definitely what I wanted us to see. So something interesting. If you want to try something cool and have a good time, I definitely recommend it. And we'll be doing more. Like I said, we'll do different ones. I'm sure we'll end up doing some slightly darker stuff, but not crazy. So yeah, super happy with the trip. We're gonna go get something to eat because we're hungry. And look out for our next episode in a few days. I will...
Not quite sure what it's going to be yet.
Yeah, we have a...
We'll see.
We'll see what's coming up. So, until next time, thank you for hanging out with us.
Thanks for
hope
watching.
you enjoyed the content. And we will see you later.
Hope you have a good one.